S4 has played with some of the best players and teams in Dota history, but has yet to relive the success of winning it all with Alliance at TI3. 8 years and a few other teams later, S4 has returned to Alliance, an organization now managed in part by some of his former TI3 teammates. Gustav is playing for his old team with new blood, which is one of the things he says made him want to return to competitive Dota after taking a few months off.
This was kind of the first break I've had in forever since I started Dota. I've never really taken a break, so I felt like I was way worse at the game.
How have you changed as a captain over the years?
I know that's going to sound weird, but sometimes you need to kind of say no to people. And for me, that's something I've tried to improve on, and I feel like I've become a little bit better on it.
I have some questions to ask you that you're probably not going to like. Is that all right?
No.
Dream League Season 15, Western Europe DPC is Alliance.
One of the bigger stories surrounding Alliance this season was their use of PPD as a temporary captain over the course of a month.
You getting more?
Our throne is in trouble. Our throne's in a little bit of trouble.
I can push it.
Yeah, I think that's it, guys.
GG.
GG.
Specifically, during the Animajor qualifiers, where event organizers emailed teams to let them know coaches would be allowed in the room during the games.
When I first contacted him, it was because of a reason, right? We were going to use him in-game. This is a bit controversial. However, this is how I understood it, that I feel like other teams are going to use this to their advantage. So I better get to it early to practice for TI if this is going to happen.
So you brought PPD on as a result of reading that email?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not beforehand. Interesting. Okay. And so what was your reaction to the way that ended up playing out?
I was actually surprised that other teams were not using their coach already. In my mind, everyone was using it, but actually nobody was using it. So then I was like, oh, are we the bad guys now? I guess we're the bad guys. But yeah, in that sense, it looks a bit unfair. And I agree with some of them, but we just did what we thought was best for the current situation.
Despite the controversy, Alliance shifted focus back to their main goal, making it to TI-10. S4 not only knows how it feels to play at an international, but also how it feels to win. Limp and Hanskin, I know, haven't been to a TI before. What sticks out in your mind about what that feels like as a player? How are you communicating that with your teammates to prepare them for that feeling?
I'm always going to say that they need to enjoy the ride, kind of, and don't focus on down the line what's going to happen. Just focus on now and what you're going to do next. And enjoy the journey also.
Did you enjoy the journey?
Definitely. I mean, it's a rough journey, but it's not really regrets. But I feel like at the end of it, you kind of look back and you're like, I could really push myself to actually win another TI or 2 more TIs, just be the best that I can be, kind of.